Good morning, everybody. We are here. I can't believe how beautiful it is for October, man. It's absolutely fantastic outside. Who do we have first in the chat? We got Frank first in the chat. No Toast, what's going on, man? Frank, No Toast, Frank, No Toast, No Toast. We got Frank. Chris, what's going on, Chris? Frank, Chris. We got CD Wit, Nick F, No Toast, Dark Pro, CD Wit, Dark Pro, Amanda and Dakota's True Love. We got Gorilla Invictus, YNP, Dark Pro, Gen G, Old Rounder, Gen G, Kenneth, Dark Pro, Lonnie, Old Rounder, and Frank. So glad to have all you guys in here right now. Let's check the market out and see what is going on. We got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen. It is up 2.5% today, $8.04 per share. Shiba Inu coin, 720 points per coin. Nothing going on in Shiba Inu coin, man. Look at this just sideways action. We had a nice little bounce to 760. Okay, great. Gave that up. Look at the 1 hour chart. We've been sitting in this 720 range. Look at the daily chart. We've been sitting in this basically 700 point per coin range on Shiba Inu coin all stinking year. This is nuts. Going all the way back to June here. Basically a straight, what is this, 5-6 months. And then look at the beginning of the year. Beginning of the year, still right here at 700, 800 points per coin. Shiba Inu coin has had a very tough go of it this year, and we are currently 721 points per coin with extremely stagnant action. GameStop, 1469, up 0.61%. Bitcoin sitting at 27,417, down 0.05% on the day today. NASDAQ, after yesterday's really rough day, NASDAQ bouncing back a little bit. It is up 1% right now. 13,188 is where the NASDAQ is. Dogecoin sitting at 6 cents. Not even 6.1 anymore, 6.08. Ethereum, 1633. Shib, 722. Bitcoin, 27.4. We've got the SPY sitting at 423. QQQ, 358. Mullen Auto, 44.9 cents. Sundial, $1.73. Netflix sitting at 378. Highcroft Mining, 26. Woo! Highcroft Mining, all-time low. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Highcroft Mining hitting an all-time low right now. Man. It's tough to see. I don't know if anybody in here even owns Highcroft Mining, but look what happened as soon as it fell through that 28 cent mark. It was ticking at that 28 cent mark all morning, finally fell through and went from 28 cents, dropped 10% down to 26 cents. It's a pretty heavy loss there. So it's currently sitting at about 27 cents, all-time low on Highcroft Mining. MPW 507. Tesla is sitting at 257. Tesla is soaring today. Oh my gosh, dude. I want to see what these calls are looking like. I haven't seen them at all today. Bet these calls on Tesla, these calls on Tesla are looking good today. Up 200 to 150 to 200% on Tesla right here. Looking beautifully on those call options as Tesla continues to maintain its ascending trend line throughout 2023. Came down and tested it yesterday. Bounced right back up and is moving higher. So Tesla's looking very good, guys, in terms of 2023 price action so far. You've got Joby sitting at 620 and TMC bouncing up 2% to 93.9 cents there. Still on very, very low volume. You got $2,000, $100, $100, $2,000, $3,000, $590. Very low volume being traded on TMC, but nonetheless, it is up 2% on the day today. We're going to watch Bitcoin play out on the bottom left right there. Lonnie says, go XRP. Let's see where XRP is. XRP actually getting some decent news. The SEC did not win the appeal. So the judge denied the SEC's appeal in the decision of the Ripple SEC court case there. So let's take a look at that. Janie, what's going on, Pudgy? We got Janie in here right now. Took profits from Dork Lord. 1248. It's back down. Finally a small win. Very nice, Dark Pro, man. I like it. Thoughts on XRP? Can it actually get to Ethereum prices in the next couple of years? Ethereum prices or Ethereum market cap? It's not going to go to Ethereum prices. XRP is not gonna rip up to $1,600 a coin in the next couple of years. XRP could get to Ethereum's market cap, but it's not going to go to $1,600 a coin in the next couple of years. Let's look at XRP, though, and see where we are at Blaze token, hey guys, Blaze token, if you guys are in it, is up 3% on the day today. I know we had a couple people in Blaze token here yesterday, so let's see where XRP is. XRP sitting at 53 cents right now, up 4% on the day today. It is bouncing back up a little bit and testing these resistance levels around 54 cents, so please watch out for that. But XRP looking good. One of the things you got to watch out for, check out this volume. $1.8 billion traded over the last 24 hours. That is insanity, guys. $1.8 billion traded. That is the top 6th coin ranked by volume there. And XRP is looking very healthy at the moment. The monthly chart, taking XRP from 47 cents up to 53 cents. Now, this is what we want to see broken. We want to see this $1 mark broken. This is only boosting you up to 82 cents. XRP was clearly higher than that on the court case win by XRP and Ripple there. But CoinMarketCap's only showing to go up to about 82 cents. I know for a fact it was trading at about 99 cents because I was trading it on that day on KuCoin. So watching that right there, yeah, man, we need to break back up above this level on XRP and watch it rip back up to $1.70 to $3 and beyond. But right now at a $28 billion market cap, we are just behind BNB. It's got a $32 billion market cap. Tether's sitting on an $83 billion market cap. Ethereum sitting on a $196 billion market cap. And Bitcoin is sitting on a $534 billion market cap. My goodness, my goodness. These are still very low compared to what they were in the past. So these market cap levels could absolutely grow as the bull market returns. Please be aware of that. But XRP actually looking pretty good today. Currently up about 4.23% there. And Dark Bro taking some profits on Dork Lord, man. Let's look at Dork Lord real quick. Dork Lord, Dorkle. All right, what do we get? And it is back down, man. Very nice. He got it at 12.48, looking good, and it is back down to 11.23, down 10%. Question is, Dark Bro, do you buy any more? I want to know if Dark Bro's gonna be buying some more Dork Lord. Hello, everybody. Stigbeat, what's going on? Mariana, the Dog Whisperer. Oh, my goodness. Glad to have you back in here. Thank you very much. We're seeing a lot of people come back right now. Clay, just came back from Ukraine. He's a humanitarian volunteer helping the warriors of Ukraine. I missed you. What's the news for Shib? Mariana, very nice. And glad to have you back. And thank you for doing that. Shiba Inu coin is in a very stagnant place right now. Shiba Inu coin is really hyper-focused on the ecosystem team and what they are able to accomplish. And what are they able to accomplish? Not much, okay? They're kind of dropping the ball on Shibarium right now. And if people stay hyper-focused on the ecosystem team, I think Shib's got a further way to fall. If people stay hyper-focused on Shib's just speculative potential, I think Shiba Inu coin's going to rise phenomenally. So that's kind of where Shiba Inu coin is right now. Clay, can you take a look at Innovix for me? Absolutely. May try to jump back in. Your thoughts, please, and thank you. J Bones, I will. Makes you smile every time. Very nice. Janie Pudgy, I love it, man. Shiba hit a penny one day. Roulette wheel, I hope so. When the interest rates come back down to normal levels, crypto markets will have its ball. This is true. Guys, you guys got to remember, lower interest rates equals a risk-on scenario. People will be flocking back to riskier assets. Oh my gosh, what do we got in this one, man? Optimus Prime! Optimus Prime! Optimus Prime! Optimus Prime! With a little... This is my head missile. Roulette wheel, thank you very much for the Optimus Prime! Roulette wheel, thank you very much for the super chat, man. I don't think I've ever had that one there before, so absolutely appreciate it. And hopefully I did it up to your standards, because that's the best I could do without actually getting a little robot arm and trying to make that happen. Thank you very much, Roulette wheel, for the super chat. And let's jump in and look at Innovix real quick. I will pick up that. We'll pick the coffee one next time. The coffee one might be a little easier. Coffee one might be a little easier, roulette wheel. I gotta say that, dude. That one was pretty difficult, but I hope that I was able to achieve your satisfaction. Let's check out a Novix really quick for J-Bones here. ENVX, ladies and... Oop, nope, clicked on the wrong one. ENVX. All right, we're looking at this one right here. A Novix sitting at $10.08. My dude got out of this one, made some sick money on it, and looking for another entry right now. All right, so what do we notice first? The ascending trend line that took place all of 2023 has been broken. Very similar to the ascending trend line in the NASDAQ being broken. Very similar to the descending trend line in the SPY being broken. This ascending trend line has been broken here, and it essentially could look bearish. However, looking at it right now, you do have a decent level of support. So let's put another line on here to see where a decent buy-in could be. Right here, okay? Strong support, strong support, strong support. We might be below that level. Okay, so that's the first, not red flag, but the first kind of caution in buying. This level held up as support before. If it doesn't wick down, which it might not, so if it doesn't get back up above this level, it's very, very close to it right now, 1008 compared to like 1050. If it doesn't come back quickly above this level here, you may have to use some support levels all the way down here. So tested it back here in May of 2022, tested this level in July of 2022, and then kind of gapped down below, but really used this as a basis at the beginning of 2023 here. So it is completely up to you. This could be a decent buy-in opportunity, but the real question is, do you want to buy it as it's falling? Not necessarily, unless you really want to hold this stock and you're simply okay with it falling further. I would look, if I was going to enter it, I would look at a decent entry, unless you're okay holding it down, right? You're going to dollar cost average down further and so on. But I would look for a breakback up above that 1040, 1050 level so that you can get above this support here, or potentially a bounce off of all the way down at about 850 is where I'd be looking. So it's up to you if you want to buy in no man's land here. You can obviously get in now and then hope to be in 50 cents better than if you waited, or average down a little bit if it does come down and test that 850 mark, and of course bounce off there. You don't want to buy it as it's falling through 850. That's one of the last things you would want to do, because then it's pretty dangerous. You might be coming all the way back down to 650 before you have some support again there. So yes, could be a good time. I would say it would be a better time if it bounces above 1050, or of course if you get a bounce off of 850 there. But yeah, man, I mean, look, if you get in now and it goes back up to where it was just 3 months ago, you get another 100% gain. So that would be phenomenal if it does it. But it's tough when you're buying a stock that is currently falling in price. Question is, how far will it fall? Where did that come from? Bree Guy, that came from the Optimus Prime, the OP right there, that Roulette Wheel sent. Thank you very much for it, by the way, Roulette Wheel. Gala to 5 cents in the next bull run. YNB fight. I do think that Gala could go back to 5 cents. Gala was at 5 cents at the beginning of 2023. So Gala could easily go back to 5 cents during the next bull market, man. Which would be about, what, a 5x gain? 4x gain? Where's Gala at? It's still 1.5 cents today. Yeah, 1.5 cents on Gala there, in case you were wondering. But look, man, during the next bull market, you would simply just be getting to prices that were right back here at the beginning of 2023. So I do think that that's a possibility for for Gala to hit 5 cents. I don't see any super chat coming across. Then that had to be very confusing for you, Bree Guy. That had to be very confusing for you. I see it in the chat right there. I do hope that it came across. But for some reason, Streamlabs, you are right. Streamlabs has not brought it off across the... let's see. It did not bring it across the channel on Streamlabs. It did show up in the chat. So very sorry about that, Bree Guy. That must be very confusing if you just see me do that out of nowhere. I think I would have a mental issue. Maybe $1. Ooh, $1 is a lot different than 5 cents. But if it does better than it did in the previous bull market, yeah, I'd say $1's fair game. Right, I would definitely say $1's fair game if it does what it did in the previous bull market. But they've had some issues since then. They've had some issues among their founders, and I don't know if those issues are going to be repaired. If they're not, I wouldn't expect $1, and I wouldn't expect these old all-time highs to be hit. If they are, well, then yeah, you could be seeing a greater inflow than what we've seen in the past, and Gala could absolutely be moving higher. Thing you got to watch out for, though, okay? Market cap is nice here. $5 billion market cap would lead to a, what is this? Basically a 10x gain. So I highly doubt. There's been a lot of coins issued since then. So I'm doubtful that you're going to get to these levels right here. These levels equate to about a $5-6 billion market cap. So I'd be putting a $5-6 billion market cap in there, which gets you to about a 10 to 15, maybe 10 to 15x gain in the price of Gala to get back up to its all-time high market cap. Should buy $3,000 Shiba Inu. Sakib Kandakar. It's completely up to you if you want to buy $3,000 worth of Shiba Inu coin. Here's the question I would ask myself if I were you. Do I believe in the Shib ecosystem, or do I believe in the Shib community? If you believe in the Shiba Inu coin community, continue holding. Yeah, it's I'd say you're a lot safer at that point, but it's up to you still. If you believe in the ecosystem, I'd have second thoughts about it. That'd be my train of thought there. Brebo, Roulette Wheel sent a super chat. Yes, Brebro, he did. I don't know why it didn't come across, but hopefully. So your last video prediction article said 0.001 cents in 2050. Weren't we at 0.0008 in 2021? So close to 0.0001. Yes. So it is about a 30x increase from where we are right now. 30x increase from where we are right now gets you to about $120 billion market cap. It is absolutely doable. And that's why in the video I said I believe that this is something that we can absolutely achieve, and I don't think that it's going to take that long to get there. It is going to be heavily dependent, however, on the timing of the bull market and whether or not the Shiba Inu coin community gives up or they stay strong. Clearly, if you're essentially just doubling or, slightly rising above the old all-time highs that we had, that's going to be achievable. It really is. But I think the reason, right? I think the reason all of these journalists or all of these price prediction firms throw the price so far out is that it basically alleviates any liability. Nobody's going to be checking them. Nobody really knows or cares about what's going to be happening in 2050. And nobody's going to be remembering these articles when 2050 comes along. So 2050 could come along and Shiba Inu coin could be trading well above 3 zeros and a 1. And people are going to be happy that those people were wrong in their prediction. 2050 could come along, and Shiba Inu coin could be trading at 8 zeros and a 1, basically worthless. And people will forget what happened 27 years prior and the articles that were written. So I believe it has a lot to do with liability on why they write articles and why they use price points that are so far out there. Took profits on XRP today, too. I know it'll dip back down a little bit, and I'll rebuy more dip and shove, baby. More dip and shove. Very nice, Dark Bro. Clay, look at FCX and tell me what you think about the last week's performance. Absolutely. Is it a stock or is it a crypto? Are we talking this stock here? Or are we talking a crypto? Pudgy, we talking this one or we talking crypto? Let me know which one you're looking at before we get into it. Hello, Joe. Hey, Clay. I saw some coins rise up a lot, like Solana and Polygon. Is it too late now? Is something happened? So, Claudio, I never think it's too late, okay? We still have plenty of time, and the bull market has not begun yet. So, it all depends on your strategy. So if you're looking at Solana going back up above $20, if you're looking at Polygon moving up a little bit, what you're essentially saying is it too late to get in now and then watch it dip back down a little bit? I do think that we can see some further dips across the board in every coin. I think that they can fall even further. But is it too late in terms of this is the highest it's ever going to go? Absolutely not. I do not think it's too late in terms of these coins going even higher in price. So if you missed out on 5%, if you missed out on 10%, don't kick yourself unless, of course, you're only focused on short-term trades. If you're focused on the long term, I definitely don't think it's too late. If you're focused on the short term or little swing trades, of course, you might see a pullback in the meantime. Hello, Clayro. Good morning. Can you look at the explicit sex coin? Possibly, Kombu. We can look at that in a second, but I want to know what Pudgy says first. Thanks, Neckbeard. Had to pause for a couple minutes. I'll keep an eye on the 852. J-Bones, baby. Sounds perfect to me. How can I be a crypto trading god? Sakib. The best way to do that, okay, is accept the fact that there's no such thing as perfection. Nobody hits 100% of their trades in anything. The only reason or the only way you have to focus on winning is simply win more than you lose. And that right there is success in any trading game. If you win more than you lose, you are a winner. There's no such thing as perfection when it comes to trading. Anybody that tells you you can is lying to you. Don't listen to liars, man. Anybody who tells you you can have a perfect trading account is lying to you. Sounds like a question from Miss Angie. That it does, Dark Bro. That it does. I'm so invisible today. Maybe I can sneak into a bank vault. Frank, no. You're not invisible, man. You're right there. Don't try sneaking into a bank vault, or it won't work out very well for you. So let's look at FCX. If this is what he wants, let's double check and see if there's a crypto FCX out there. Well, there's two FCX cryptos, Flynet Coin and Fishin' Cash. I don't think it's Flynet Coin. Is it FCX Fishin' Cash? And I don't think it's going to be that one either. So it does sound like last week's performance on FCX here in the stock market. So we can look at this one. FCX stock. All right, perfect. We got it up right there, and we're looking good. We'll talk about that in 2 seconds. But I did want to tell you guys, because I know I've been talking about them a little bit recently. One of the bunnies died this morning. I don't know other way to say it than just to say it, but one of the bunnies died this morning. No idea how this stuff happens, man. All of them ate well yesterday. All of them that were healthy when they were going to bed last night. Wake up this morning, the guy's basically on his side, taking his last breath. So fed the other two and held him until he died. But yeah, we're down to 2 bunnies now. And they should be somewhere between 10, 11, 12 days old, just based on guessing. But yeah, pretty tough, man. The guy took his last breath around 9:04, 9:05 this morning, and it's tough, dude. It's tough when you got a tiny little animal that fits in the palm of your hand, taking his last breaths like that, knowing he's only 10, 11, 12 days old. So, FCX, man, this is, Pudgy, we must have looked at this one before, okay? I don't really remember this stock, but we've got some resistance levels up here at $44.80, and we've got some support levels down here at $33. Last week's performance, it wasn't on an earnings report, but it did gap down for some reason. Gap down from $38 down to like $37. Tried to bounce back up a little bit, but unable to maintain those levels and on its way back down right now. If I was looking at FCX and you did want to get into FCX here, is this the copper mine that you maybe brought up a month ago or a couple months ago or something? I don't even know. Weibo doesn't have any profiles for me. This might be the copper mine you were talking about. But anyway, bouncing off this resistance level here, coming back down, I would be looking for an entry in the lower 30s. Clearly, if you were to get in now or sometime soon, this support level is only going to be a 10% decline before it would potentially bounce back off of there. But it seems to be that that's where it's headed. In the past, it did not make it all the way down there and had actually a nice rally. So you could be looking at $34, $35 as support. But I'd say the major level of support comes in that $33 to $34 area. So that's kind of where I'd be looking to pick it up. Now, why do we have this line way down here? Because, of course, if it does fall through 33, You've got a little intermediary support at the $30 mark, but you could be coming all the way back down to 24 to test these 2022 lows here at about $24 per share. So right now, the gap down doesn't seem to have want to close. So we might be on our way back up at some point, but the overwhelming trend for the last 2 months has been down. Lower lows being hit almost perfectly with this trend line right here. So just keep an eye on that these lower lows are being hit, and it could lead you, I don't know, middle of November, could lead you down to this line right here at this support for another 10% decline in the next, I guess, 1 month taking place right there. So that's what I'd be watching if you're looking at FCX at the moment. It is negative. It is broke the ascending trend line, and it is down. And the lower lows that are being hit are fairly steep. So if you guys are into FCX or looking to enter FCX, that's what I'm looking at right there. That big fall. I don't know what it was. The fall was for a reason, and they're seeming to recover. So yes, they could be, right? But if I'm looking at FCX, fall was for a reason. I don't know what the reason was that it fell like this here. But it tried to bounce back up right here and got hit again pretty hard over the last 3 to 4 days. So knowing that, I would wait until the trend reverses and you actually do see it bouncing back up. But I think that you might not get your bounce until you come into this area. Today's gain from 35 back up to 36 could be finding some support in this area right here. Just very, very brief support. And then trying to make its way back up to where it gapped up right here. But, you know, with only like 10%, I guess, 10% downside until you find a major support level, it wouldn't hurt to get in and watch it go down 10% and then bounce back up if you can average down a little bit too. I mean, if you double down, man, you're only sitting on a 5% loss then. But yeah, that's what I'd be looking at, is this trend line right here and a potential bounce off that 33.50 to 34 area if it does fall back down to there. Deposited $2.50 into my MetaMask wallet about 8 months ago, and now I have $4.50. Ow, ow, ow! Bree guy, man. Dude, did better than anybody else in the entire cryptocurrency market. Rest in peace, little bunny. Yeah, dude, it was tough, man. It was tough. Because, dude, they're so tiny, and they literally lose all function in their body, and I have no idea why. They can't move at all. They got trouble breathing, and then they just take their last breath. Bought some XRP at 50 cents, now 53 cents. If I sell it now to get some profits, is it called a swing trade? Yes, I would say so. Also, if I sell them, I have to pay something to Coinbase, right? Okay, so if you sell them, here's what you should be concerned with. You don't necessarily have to pay something to Coinbase, but Coinbase does charge a slight fee every time you buy and every time you sell. It's not a very large fee. Now, you will have or should have income tax, imposto de renda. When you make a profit, quando você lucra em uma moeda, você tem imposto de renda. So you will have to pay some sort of an income tax, as Coinbase will most likely, and I don't know how it works in Brazil, right? It could be a little bit different. But here, if you make a profit, you've got to pay taxes on it. So please just be aware of that. But yes, if you were to take a profit right now, you would essentially swing trade. You held it for a very short period of time, took a profit, and then of course you could get back in later if it dips back down and so on. So that would be a swing trade, yes, depending on how long you held it. When the animals are young, they die easily. I had a kitten that I thought I fed, but ended up dying. Roulette wheel. It is nuts, man. And, you know, I was starting to get a little confident because all of them were doing so stinking well. And I thought, dude, I'm going to literally deny all statistics here. And 50% of these rabbits are going to survive when it's more like 1% of all rabbits that are found before their eyes are open survive with human intervention. So I thought that I was going to defy statistics and defy all logic there. But, yeah, man, out of nowhere, I just woke up and he was on his way out, man. So it's very bizarre to have that happen. They were all healthy last night. So it's tough, dude. Sorry, lost Clay Baby ones. They're super tough to save. I've had a few pass on my watch as well. Kobu is crazy, man. It really is. That fall was for a reason. Saw that. It's Pudge, bro. I like it, that big fall. Now, yeah, there you go. Sex coin. Let's see it. It's time for an ad. It is time for an ad, old rounder. I like it. Spank us with an ad. I'm going to spank you with that ad. Thank you guys very much for reminding me. Let's go. Ad. Let me know if you got an ad, actually. I just put it out there. But, dude, I was looking. You know what? You guys are extremely active, and I know that you are going to be slightly biased. So you're not necessarily the right people to ask to gain some insight into this. But views across the board are extremely low right now. Not often, but when I'm feeling a little self-conscious, right, I go in there and I check some statistics for other people as well, just to make sure that it's not me or, people are hating me or whatever, in the sense that views are low. So looking at statistics, man, Meet Kevin, Andre Jick, Graham Stephan, a lot of the other guys, Matt Perry, a lot of the other crypto guys, everybody's views are so low right now. And if you find yourself, wanting to watch less or watching less, whether it be my channel or somebody else's channel or any channel for that matter, shed some insight into why. Is it because prices are so stagnant? Is it because they're low? Is it because you're just moving on to something else? Is it because, I wouldn't think it's because people are no longer working from home and going back into the office, or people are whatever. But views are very low right now across the board. I look at Graham Stephan, and the dude had like 1 point something million views over the last month. Andre Jick, like 1.2 million views over the last month. And those numbers are crazy low for those guys, because they're used to doing like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 million views a month. And obscenely low right now. Dang ads, Bree guy. It's all right. Everybody working but listening? I love it, Tim. Glad to have you in here. Clay, we're going to be on the Shiba train for years to come. People testing the nerves today. So, Chris, it all depends, man. It all depends. I hope that we're on a Shiba train for a couple years to come, but I'm not exactly sure, okay? I'll say this. Wall Street memes is starting to get a lot of attention in the headline today. Wall Street meme coin, right? People could leave. They have to remember, with these meme coins, it's almost like, well, let's go to the next shiny thing. And I hope that we don't transition over from that the same way that we didn't transition with Shib to Pepe. But when the next new shiny thing comes along, a lot of people want to jump onto it. And, whether we like it or not, I could sit here and if I can choose to make a video on Zcash, which 6 people might watch, or if I could choose to make a video on Shiba Inu coin, which has one of the biggest communities in the game, clearly I'm going to focus a little bit on what is more popular at the moment as well, than just making a video on Zcash and beating that horse till it's dead. So I do hope that we're on Shiba Inu coin for quite a time. Better than being 8. Clay, maybe not doubled its life, but at least gave it a fourth of an extra chance. It's true, man. It is better than being 8, and I can almost assure you that something would have ate that little guy. Dude, and he would have died cold in a hole or crawled out of the hole and gotten scooped up pretty quick. Bunnies have nowhere to live. It's really hard to save them once they get sick or if they're stressed. Yeah, CD Whip, man, I'm telling you. He had to have gotten sick somehow, but he wouldn't have gotten scared. There's nothing that would have scared him. I mean, he was just wrapped up in the blanket all night. So nothing would have scared him, man, but it's crazy. Clipper only sees my comment about being invisible. Frank, it's crazy, man. I literally am not seeing anything that is being shown. IWM bouncing back after a horrible morning. All right, well, I scrolled up and saw that one. We'll look at IWM as well. I got to see Sex Coin here as well. Clay, I haven't watched a lot lately because I get it's a bear market. It feels like we've been strung along since the GameStop poo. Well, Chris, thank you very much, right? Thank you very much for pointing that out. I don't know if the live streams are just like a different sentiment or a place to hang out, and you guys are extremely consistent in terms of the live stream views, but maybe not in terms of the video views. But any insight like that you guys can bring upon really helps me, right? So if it's something that I can change or something that I can focus on a little bit better, I would love to know. If it's just overall market sentiment, doesn't really have to do with YouTube or anything like that, okay. If it's like the majority of viewers are now going back to work as opposed to being at home, I would love to know. So, Chris, dude, appreciate you for letting me know. For monthly sales earnings below $35,000, there is an exemption, and therefore you will not have to file DARF. However, the income figures must still be reported. Perfect. Claudio. Dude, stay below 35,000 hey ice, and you're looking pretty good there. Dang it, man, I'm about to move to Brazil. Looking good, Claudio. Very nice, man, and I'm glad you're looking that up. Let's see. This is what they say here about Brazil, about taxes on coins. Claudio, very, very good, man. Very good. Look, I can't advise you on anything like that, so I'm glad you're looking it up, and I'm glad you know. Next shiny thing is Brocoin. Let's rip, boys. Let's get started. It's life, bro. I broke my foot, had to stop watching because I started to train people. That way, I didn't have to do the heavy lifting. Yeah, Hemi Life. Okay, so Hemi Life saying it's a little bit more of life, just going on with not people being directed towards the market. It's just individual focus. Hemi Life, thank you very much as well for bringing some insight into that, because that's what YouTube can't provide. YouTube can show me that analytics are falling. They can show me that retention is falling. They can show me that like returning viewers and new viewers are falling or remaining the same, but they can't tell me the why. It's me to interpret the why or put my best guess out there. If I just ask you guys, I mean, clearly, what the heck, what's the harm in that? You guys are going to be able to tell me why. So thank you very much, Hemi Life. Thank you very much, Chris, for helping provide that why, especially, since you can't get that with any analytics. All right. Kombu. Where can I find that coin, Kombu? I'm typing it into CoinMarketCap and it doesn't show up. Is the symbol SXC? Doesn't seem as though it's SXC. Kombu, I don't have that on CoinMarketCap, man. Where can I look it up at? But I'm back now. Hemi Life, I love it, dude. I'm like XRP and shiny new meme coins that blow up overnight. Yeah, Kombu, the XRP actually, I saw a lot of articles being written about XRP today because of the SEC decision. And what did it lead to, man? It leads to just astronomical gains in volume. $1.8 billion traded over the last 24 hours. Dude, $1.8 billion is a lot of money to be traded in a cryptocurrency. In a 24-hour period, it's phenomenal. And you look at Shiba Inu coin, right? Shib's volume is down drastically, yes, but it's still one of the most popular coins out there. And you look at Shib's volume, $88 million. And look, this is Wall Street memes coin. I don't know if it's this one or not. Yeah, I think it's this one. Wall Street meme coin, man, doing $53 million in volume today. Sitting at about 5.5 cents right now. $53 million. being traded in this brand new meme coin that's been out, what, a couple days now? Is this the correct Wall Street meme coin? Let me know if this is the correct. I think it is, because it's got $53 million being traded. And it's going to be listed on Gate.io. So I saw a bunch of articles about that this morning. But my opinion, number one, time to take AMC off the hangnail there. Also, too, thumbnails feel a tad clickbaity at times until you watch the video. Yeah, I do try to make it a little bit better in terms of at least explaining it in the video, right? Because I don't want to be known as one of those dudes that's like, Levi does it sometimes. I can tell Levi does it sometimes. And then you guys remember that Katie's Insight, right? Some of these people, they just make videos that don't make any sense. They just say things in them. And Chris, I really want to like tread that line that is clickbaity enough that people click on it, but not actually clickbait to the point where I just make you click on it and then either don't address it at all, tell you something completely different, or whatever. And it's a very, very fine line to tread, man. I wouldn't want anybody thinking that I post clickbait content or anything like that. So it's a very, very rough or very, very thin line to be able to traverse there. And I try my best, man, because clearly I want as many clicks as possible when you're putting a video out there, but I don't want to be known as the dude that's like Shiba Inu coin going to $1 and then never talk about how it's going to make it to $1 and so on. Crypto market sucks right now. Roulette wheel, it really does, man. How much is that in US dollars? Roughly 6,000 to 7,000, Bree guy. So depending on what the actual exchange rate is right now, I would imagine it's between 4 and 5 reais, or 5 and 6 reais per dollar. So it's going to be about, I don't know, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 worth per month that they could make, I guess, without having to file their paperwork. Now, I don't know all those rules. I just know the exchange rate is somewhere around there. Maybe not clickbaity, but Chris, it's a tough line, man. I try to walk that line with a sense of optimism yet realism, that you want people to click, but you don't want them to think you're just some sort of a dude that's pumping you up or whatever. My workday has a Bluetooth in my ear all day. When I'm not on a conference call or working on a project with other techs, I'm listening to live streams. And IWM, yes, since I can't find Sexcoin anywhere, Kombu, I don't know where it's at. It's on XC, can't find it anywhere else, but it's been pumping up hard. Oh gosh, you guys, no pun intended. Oh my gosh. Kombu, you might have to explain that one to me later. I didn't get that one. IWM. All right, what do we got? Ooh, yeah, dude, it is bouncing back actually pretty nice right here. Hey, look, IWM at a very solid level on the daily chart. You guys can see this right here. Where's your eyes first go? Support levels, right? We could absolutely either be bouncing off or getting ready to bounce off these support levels. Over the last, what is this, man? Year and a half. Boom. Bounced off. Now, it did wick down a little lower, but you can still see in this area, and you can move it down to here if you want, but there's still not as much support here. So, boom. Bounced off. Just trended a little bit lower here. Bounced off. Didn't make it all the way down. Bounced off, bounced off, bounced off. And where's it coming right now? Getting ready to bounce off this level where it did at about 168, 170. Or it might be falling back down to 167 here. Every time that it has fallen off there, it has bounced back up to a more conservative resistance level around 185, or a obvious resistance level at about 197. So yeah, that actually is a pretty nice bounce. If you're looking to add that, the dividend's not huge. It's a $2.80 dividend for a 1.64% annualized return. But, dude, this is a decent entry. No one's bouncing off right here. Or if you wanted to wait and be a little bit more aggressive and hope to get it for $2, $3 better, you could wait till this line right here. But nonetheless, it does look like a pretty decent buy opportunity off that dip on IWM, knowing that it's right there at that resistance level or support level. Darn it, man, I don't have any water. You don't clickbait us. You just more just a general YouTuber thing. Okay, good deal. And I think that if you're noticing a little bit more clickbait out there, I will say this. It's probably a feeling of slight desperation. It probably is. Clickbait's a decent strategy to get more views, right? But if you're noticing it amongst people that don't typically do it, dude, I'm going to be honest. Views are less than half of the average of what they have been over the last 2 to 3 years. And even further of a decline for other people out there. You watch Andre Jick or Graham Stephan go from hitting 8, 9, 10 million views a month to 1 to 2 million views a month. That is a drastic decline, an 80% loss in views. Somebody like Meet Kevin, man, going from 10 million views down to 3 million views. It's a drastic loss, especially, since Meet Kevin bought a jet. And that dude's got to worry about paying for a jet, man. It's tough. And it just may be a not intentional on their part, but a slight sign of desperation. If you want true clickbait, look at Wolf of YouTube. Facts. I can't believe I ever listened to that guy and was dumb enough to sign up for his Patreon and pay money to him, a lot of money. Oh, man, that... Well, you know what? Wolf of YouTube, he keeps posting content, man. He keeps posting content, Dark Bro. Levi's massive clickbait, but in fairness, he's not the only... No, Peter. He's just the first one that popped in my head, right? Katie's Insight was another pretty bad one that was out for a while back in 2021. And I'm not saying that to, I guess... I don't know, come down on or condescend on anybody else's content or anything like that. It's just, you notice it. You know what I mean? You notice it. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I just was using it as an example because I think it's a more obvious one. Well, I can see that not clickbaity, just optimistic. Yeah, you got to be optimistic, man. When things are down, you got to be optimistic in some way. Can we look at Avalanche? Absolutely old rounder. My main coins will be Polygon, XRP, Cardano, and Cosmos. Is Gala good? Claudio, Gala is good, yes, and it's got potential, but Gala does have me a little nervous right now in the sense that the founders can't get along, okay? So that's my main concern. The people who started Gala are essentially breaking apart. That would be like the whole BitBoy crypto scandal right now. It's not a good look, and they seem to be falling apart. Wait, speaking of not watching videos, why did McCarthy get voted out of the seat? I actually don't know the reasons behind it. As far as I know, and you guys, if you don't, go wild with a discussion or anything, you guys could answer Chris in probably a better way than I can. But as far as I know, the Republicans didn't think that he was getting his job done and got rid of him. But I'm not exactly sure. That's just what I have seen without looking into it. Because as much as I want to dive down that rabbit hole some days, dude, some of this stuff just makes me so mad over there that I don't necessarily want to... I don't want to fill my day with that crap, right? So I try to stay as informed as possible without being as informed as possible. I'd rather live my days enjoying my days than upset. Dark Bro, thank you very much for the super chat. Dark Bro, you peel that banana, you tilt the head back, you lick that banana, and you stick that banana. Thank you very much, Dark Bro, for the super chat. That, ladies and gentlemen, is called a lick and stick action. Dude charge $500 a month for his Patreon. What? Dark Bro, what did you get for $500 a month? If you guys are willing to pay $500 a month for a Patreon, I will gladly. Dude, $500 a month for a Patreon is like $500. That's like an OnlyFans Patreon, man. Dark Bro is getting some pretty interesting content on Wolf of Wall Street's Patreon. I can tell you that right now. Oh boy, interesting, Dark Bro. $500 a month. What do you get for that, man? What do you get from that? Bro, he says a whole lot of nothing in his videos, and of course he's gonna get views with his ultra duper super extreme clickbait titles. Dude charge $500 a month, my gosh. Crypto Rocketeer, boom, baby, and yeah, rabbit hole. Frank, man, I don't know if those too soon. I still got 2 of them living, so statistically speaking, I'm still doing better than I should be at this point. But yes, total ripoff. And it wasn't easy to cancel. Dude's a clickbait. It wasn't even easy to cancel? How is it not easy to cancel, man? That's kind of crazy. Is that Patreon's fault, or was that his fault that it was not easy to cancel? I want Solana to drop. Claudio wants to buy into Solana. He wants a little bit of a dip right there. Just watch Shib videos. Roulette wheel. Very good. Let's see. I thought I missed something. Click. Question. If Solana manages to integrate Visa, where do you think it could go? Peter, gosh, dude, it's so tough. So I think Solana may be, and I say this very lightly, I think Solana may be finding its bottom right now. Now, clearly, a dip in the overall crypto market could cause a lower low to be hit, but I believe that Solana has faced its hardest hardships. FTX's collapse, and FTX selling off of all of its Solana holdings for the bankruptcy, proceedings. If Solana does find a low around these areas, I believe, right, that it could get back up to its all-time high as it continues to grow as a coin. So I do think that it could get back up to the $200 and $300 range. I don't know if Visa integration would in any way make it surpass those levels. But of course, if the overall crypto market just flies above the $3 trillion valuation it had before and begins to hit 5, 6, 10, $20 trillion valuations over the next few years, then I do think that that's going to be the major indicator on potential prices. Not each individual's kind of project that they have going on. Because what it all boils down to, how do we get the money? Where does the money come from? And I don't think that a Shib metaverse is going to be demanding billions of dollars in investment. I think that institutional confidence in the crypto market, that can constitute billions of dollars in demand. John Jay! Fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, baby. John Jay! Thank you very much for the super chat. Loving it, man. Loving it. Clay, what's your thoughts on politics? Different time, different day, Chris. Different time and a different day. Oh, man. Patreon, fault and his. Oh, my gosh, dude. Well, I'm glad you got it canceled, Dark Bro, because that is a very expensive monthly subscription there. Was changing out a windshield on my skid steer. Did you get it done? Darn. I need to go buy more dips. Like Kombu, been busy getting huge. I like it, Kombu. I like it, man. I like the open cabins, and those windshields are nice for bad weather and everything. But operation-wise, I like the open ones. I've never used one, so I wouldn't know which I like and which I don't like. John Jay, good to see you, bro. It is very good to see John Jay in here, and I thank you very much for that fist bump. John Jay, appreciate you, dude. Kombu Big Strong, bro. Absolutely. Closed cab skid. You guys know more about these skid steers than I do. Dark Bro, what do you think about a peg to USDT? Kenneth, I'm mildly apprehensive on pegging to stable coins, especially after all the stuff with UST. I like USDT the most out of them all. Dark Bro, the woods sometimes going to requires windshield. Okay, going in the woods. Gotcha. Be careful now, guys. Don't drive off the side of a cliff, Kenneth. You don't want to see that happen, and don't run into a tree. Was I supposed to be looking at a coin? I feel like I was supposed to be looking at a coin for somebody. And I'm scrolling back up. But I don't know which one it was. Avalanche. Old rounder, bro. Wanted to see Avalanche. There it is. Now I gotcha. Alright, AVAX. I knew there was something in the back of my mind that said, yes, you want to see a coin. Alright, Avalanche bouncing back up pretty nice. Did $10 a coin right here. Hitting 10, bouncing back off to $9.90 right now. But it is up 6.5% on the day today. It is up 10% over the last week. And it is regaining levels that we saw last month. On the year, however, Avalanche is still down from $17 to $9, basically cut in half on price. And Avalanche going from $120 down to $9.90 right now. The all-time lows are around the $2 to $3 range on Avalanche, and man, that would have provided some fantastic results from the bottom of the last bear market to the top of that bull market in 2021. Guys, you're literally living through the bottom of a bear market right now. Please realize that. It's no different than the action you saw in the previous bear markets. Looking at Zcash, right? Since everybody loves Zcash. Looking at Zcash here. Let's just see if we can zoom in slightly. Yeah. There you go. We'll go here. The last bear market, Zcash was introduced at the beginning of 2017 and ran phenomenally with Bitcoin. Zcash ran from this $27 mark that it's at right now all the way up during the bull market of 2017 to about $750. That's a wild gain from 20 to 750. This bear market here, nobody wanted to buy Zcash, and Zcash is sitting at $20 again. And then it ran to $300 during that bull market. Look where Zcash is at right now, okay? Zcash sitting at these all-time lows of about $20 to $25 per coin. Now, statistically, and I guess pattern is speaking here, repeating the pattern, we might not see Zcash regain 300. But we could absolutely see Zcash perform well during the next bull market, which would take it up to $100 to $200 per coin. It is at the all-time lows. Ethereum might not be at all-time lows, but if you look at the same bear market cycles taking place, we are living through the bottom of a bear market. These are the prices that are going to allow people to make so much money during the next bull market rally that people are going to say they wish they were us. Don't be the guy that says, I wish that was me. Be the guy that people say, I wish you were me. Michael Allen! That's all I got, man. That's all you need, baby. Fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump. Michael Allen. Mike, dude, thank you very much for the super chat. And we got Roulette Wheel coming in down here with a thank you very much for the coffee. Thank you very much for the coffee. Thank you very much for the last little drop. That's it, man. That's all I got out of that one. Roulette Wheel, thank you very much for that super chat. Absolutely appreciate everybody today. And I got to pick that crown up because it fell off my head as I was doing that super chat there. I wish I knew that before. I would have had a lot better lunch as my last supper. What do we wish we would have known? So we're turning into zombies when the FEMA alert happens today. Maybe. If you're looking at, are you looking at what's trending over on X right now? Because I know zombies and I believe FEMA was both trending on X today. That'd be an awesome zombie. Or the chemtrails are going to turn the sky red. That they could do, man. Some of the smaller coins is where investors make super large returns. Peter, you are absolutely right, dude. Shake Shack hits sometimes. I don't think I've ever had Shake Shack in my entire life. Alts will have their day. They will. Alts will have their day again, guys. Confidence is in Bitcoin right now, but the altcoins will have their day once again as the bull market cycle repeats itself. However, right now what's repeating itself is the 1 o'clock hour. Anybody concerned about WANA? It is 1 o'clock right now. WANA, if you're out there listening, man, thank you very much for being in here. If you're not listening, I wish you were. Guys, get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs, and we will be back this afternoon. I'm going to take the bunnies outside today in between the live streams, put them in the shade, and see if they want to walk around in the grass a little bit and kind of enjoy the day as I think that they need some fresh air. So get your names in the chat. We'll do these shout outs and we'll be back in a couple hours here. Kenneth, man, enjoy your day. J-Bone, see you later. We got Roulette Wheel. Thank you very much for the Super Chat Roulette Wheel. Peter Sutton, enjoy it. We got J-Bones, Roulette, Dark Bro, Roulette, 775 Bree Guy, Dark Bro. We got Peter at 1 a.m. No, it is 1 p.m. right now. Warner, see you later. Frank, see you later, man. Sorry about being invisible today. Old Rounder, see you later. SD, later, everybody. Later, SD. Dark Bro, time for some housework. Get it done, dude. Later, unzombified bros. That's probably even better. I'm an unzombified bro until we become zombies. J-Bones, enjoy it. Roulette Wheel, hasta luego, man. Frank, see you later with Delvona. Oh, I'm like a dog. Michael Bauer, enjoy it. And you guys know what time it is. You want to say it with me, Kombu? Say it with me. Kombu, man, thank you very much for the king orangutan and the dolphin right there. Appreciate you on that super chat, man. Bree Guy, Roulette Wheel, all of you guys, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.